Bang. So, we just saw Bones and All. Timothy Chalamet. I don't know what it was. Anyway, it was really great. The director, Luca something, I can't pronounce the name. It probably makes me a bad film reviewer, movie reviewer, whatever. But this movie was very good. And why it was very good is because you could see many stories in the story that they were telling. So they're telling one story, and literally, you can take the literal meaning of the story, but they're also like, the feelings that the characters are going through are completely relatable. It's really good. And the filmmaker did these things where he kept mistakes in the cuts. You know, there's a scene where guy's talking and Mark Rylance, who was amazing in it, he's talking and then a car drives by. And you see him pause for a second because he knows they're not gonna be able to hear his ass with the car behind him. But also in life, if you were talking to somebody and the car drove by, you wouldn't be able to hear the motherfucker, so you would stop if you cared about what you were saying. And then they would have like bugs flying on them and stuff like that. And oftentimes they'd repeat themselves or re-say the take, and it was all kept in. And I loved it because it added a level of realness that escapes most movies. On the other hand, there were a couple continuity errors from cuts that I noticed. You know, the biggest one is the sister has a ice cream cone, and it's a different ice cream cone every cut, and it makes sense that it would be that way when you're shooting it. But you know, stuff like that, and weird cuts. So like you'd cut and the angle would be off slightly or whatever. But it only bothers me because I've tried to make a movie once or twice. But yeah, I just thought it was really good. Some of the acting, most of the acting was fucking phenomenal. The lead in this I've never seen before. I thought she carried it very well. There were a couple flat notes in her performance, but mostly it was just fucking stellar. Yeah, it was a little long. I felt the length a little bit, but it's probably not the movie's fault. It's probably more my ADD or whatever, ADHD, whatever I got. But all that being said, I think this is quality. I think it's original. I think if you saw the trailer, you wanted to see it. I mean, it's about cannibals falling in love, and been interesting to find out a little bit more about their society. But I mean, the cast was amazing, and every time you turn around, it was somebody new that was great. Chloe Sevigny, I mean, just amazing. Michael Stuhlbarg, all these amazing people. Anyway, so all that being said, I'm gonna give it like an 85. I thought it was like a cut above. Very good. Yeah, definitely keep seeing stuff made by this director. Peace and love.